is Apple's shrunk down all the selfie camera and the parts of the Face ID system down by about 30%, and so they'll fit in this pill-shaped cutout in the top of the screen. Now, but then they went a step further with it. So since it's an OLED and you can turn off any pixels to appear pitch black, they decided to play with extending the edges of the pill with more UI. So if you have ongoing notifications or live actions, stuff like music playing or timers in the background or an Uber notification or whatever, those will show up, and it has this nice little animation to extend and shrink and move around the cutout. And it works really, really well. So then you can tap on the icon to open that app and take action, or you can actually hold down to surface extra information for what's happening, which basically just looks like the widget that would be in your notifications, just without having to pull down your notifications. This immediately takes the whole pill cutout thing to a new level. The more I played around with it, the more I was impressed. I was trying it with multiple background activities happening at the same time, and basically what happens is it would show both. So let's say if you have a timer and maps navigation and music playing all happening in the background, the dynamic island would low-key turn into like a little multitasking UI and let you quickly switch between these ongoing things. It was already very intuitive. It also just seems to be pretty generous about where you're tapping. So obviously if you tap exactly on just the camera cutout itself, well, nothing will happen because those aren't actual pixels. It's just the camera cutout. But your finger is big enough that it naturally hits some of the pixels around the top and the bottom of the cutout, so it still knows to respond pretty much anytime you just tap the black bar. And there's also some active pixels in between. You can kind of see them at just the right angle. So if you touch in there, it still responds. It's really good. I think a lot of people are gonna really love this. So even if the cutout looks a little worse sometimes when playing full screen videos or playing games, I feel like it kind of makes up for it by being so useful so often.